And we are, let's see, are we live? Are we live? Are we live? I don't see me yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, hello. Aha, here we are. I'm sitting in the bathroom as calm can be, stirring funny powders into my herbal tea. This night will be a long one, at least it will for me, for I'm prepping and preparing for that word that starts with C. Oh, colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a pain in they'll lay me on a table and put me in a gown, feed me funny drugs for to divest me of my frown. And when the doc comes in, she will smile and say to me, bottoms up, my dear, this first round is on me. Oh, colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a pain in the Oh Lord, hear my prayer. Make my insides perfect, my insides clear. No polyps to be seen, no misdividing cells to fear. Oh Lord, if you get me through this upside down exam, I promise I will never again eat red meat, drink, smoke, or swear, or eat sugar, or chew gum. I'll adopt stray puppies and kittens, and even give up chocolate. Well, maybe not the chocolate. Colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a pain in the colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a big pain in the colonoscopy. Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be, and welcome to Brunch with Deb. I am your host and musician, Deb Seymour, beaming in from Seattle, Washington, in the Deb's Den room with the blue curtains. Hello, Kathy. It's nice to see you, and a shout out to everyone watching on Twitch and YouTube this morning. There's 7 of you out there, it looks like. Feel free to put your requests in the chat. Otherwise, I'll just kind of roll along my list here, and we'll have some fun. Anyway, colonoscopy. Don't need to tell you what that song's about, but yes, I made that one up. And of course, after singing such a rude song on a Sunday podcast, there's only one place I could be, and that would be, I'm in trouble, yeah. And trouble ain't the place I wanna be. I'm in trouble, and trouble ain't the place I wanna be. I keep searching for direction, but sands of trouble are all that I see. On Monday I went out, I thought I'd take a ride. Got halfway to good fortune when I found myself in trouble. I'm in trouble, and trouble ain't the place that I wanna be. Searching for direction, but signs of trouble are all that I see. On Tuesday I went out, I thought I'd try again, but when I got in trouble, all the signs were a dead end. And I'm in trouble, and trouble ain't the place that I wanna be. Keep searching for direction, but signs of trouble are all that I see. tuning in. Wednesday tried to detour, on Thursday I got stuck. On Friday I began to curse my luck. Still in trouble, and trouble ain't the place that I wanna be. Keep searching for direction, but signs of trouble are still all that I see. But by the weekend I got wise, good sense had taken hold. Instead of going through trouble, I took a different road, no longer in trouble. 'Cause trouble ain't the place for me. No more searching for direction, no signs of trouble left for me. Ooh. Trouble. That's from my second album, Cupid's Wheel, available online and on all streaming services, or if you care to purchase a copy of the album, $15 to debseymour.com. Still have a few left. It's a 20, 30-year-old album, but I still play a lot of stuff off of it. I'd like to give a shout out to the southeast of our country in the United States, which is having awful flooding and hurricane problems. I have several friends who are in the affected flood zones. Know I'm thinking of you, and I encourage people to donate to the Red Cross. Their Red Cross folks are on the ground getting people rescued. So I have donated to the Red Cross already today. Hi, Beth. Nice to see you. So speaking of North Carolina, which is one of the most affected areas with almost 400 highways and roads closed, I thought I would celebrate North Carolina by celebrating one of their most famous folk singers. That would be Elizabeth Cotton. She was a domestic who taught herself guitar at age 60, played it left-handed and upside down, and I don't think she ever left the state of North Carolina. I mean, she wrote a little song about the trains going by her house, and I know a lot of you probably know this. This is called Freight Train. I'm going to take a sip here. And we're going to do Little Finger Pickin' Blues by Elizabeth Cotton, or Libba Cotton as she was called. Freight train, going so fast. Freight train, going so fast. I don't know which train I'm on. Won't you tell me where I'm going? When I die, oh, bury me deep down at the end of Old Chestnut Street. Tell all the people I've done gone, and where I've gone I don't know. Freight train, going so fast. Freight train, going so fast. I don't know which train I'm on. Won't you tell me where I'm going? When I die, oh, bury me deep down at the end of Old Chestnut Street. tell all the people I've done gone, and where I'm going I don't know. Freight train going so fast. Freight train going so fast. I don't know which train I'm on. Won't you tell me where I'm going? So won't you tell me where I'm going? Freight Train, Elizabeth Cotton, North Carolina blues and folk artist. Oh, I'm glad you like that, Kathy. That's awesome. Okay. I'm going to play a little love song now that I wrote for my husband. We were together 18 years before we got married, and I was kind of challenged to write a love song for someone who, things are good. They're not like, oh, infatuated anymore, and they're not terrible like a breakup song. They're just solid and they're just good. Hi, Tina. Nice to see you. I'm trying to write a love song with pretty words. Instead, I'm doing dishes. Hard to feel romantic when you're scraping last night's spinach off the silverware. And the cat needs to be fed, and I'm running late again. I guess this song will have to wait for later on today. I'm trying to write a love song with Cupid's bows, but instead I'm doing taxes. It's hard to wax poetic when the income and the outflow columns don't stack right again. And the laundry still needs folding between write-offs and withholding. Guess this song will have to wait for a later date. The day-to-days will get you, keep you from your heart and the things you wanna do, the words you wanna say. Oh, I'm full of such love for you. Wanna write it down, but life rushes in the door with another delay. Day-to-days will get you, keep you from your heart and the things you wanna do, the words you wanna say. Oh, I'm full of such love for you. I wanna write it down, but life rushes in the door with another delay. Oh, I'm trying to write a love song with unicorns, but instead I'm hearing stitches. How can I fashion metaphor when you've got me in the clinches of your silly puns? I've become undone from laughing. I'm having too much fun to write, so I've put the pen away. I'll write another day. Still thinking about that love song, but when I look into your eyes so warm and wise, I realize you already know how much I love you. I can see it in your smile. And as you take my hand, it's then I understand that all along I had a love song. I wrote a love song. write a love song for my very sweet husband, Mr. Jason Wood. And hey, Tin, did you notice that the cat made it into the first verse? The cat needs to be fed, and I'm running late again. That Morpheus. And this is the point where I have to bring a word from my sponsor, who is Morpheus Cat. He would like to say these words to you. Life is hard when you're a kitty. Life is hard when you're a cat, a cat. Just when you think you're sitting pretty, they go and take away your lap, And as your heart is slowly breaking, then they boot you out the door. Oh, life is hard when you're a kitty. Life is hard when you're a cat. Ow! That's called Morpheus's Lament, and it is on my new album, Sometimes You Gotta Wear Boots. Poor Morpheus. Nobody loves him. Nobody feeds him. Nobody gives him salmon treats. No one pets him. It's just a dreadful life here in the Seymour household. I tell you. Well, I'm in the mood for some Rolling Stones right now, so we're going to do an old Rolling Stones song. So we've had cats. I think it's time to go to some wild horses. What do you think? Hi, Fred. Nice to see you. I've been seeing you in passing on Facebook quite a bit. Childhood living is easy to do. The things that you wanted, bought them for you. Graceless lady, you know who I am. You know I can't let you slide through my hands. And wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild, wild horses couldn't drag me away. I watched you suffer a dull ache and pain. Now you've decided to show me the same. No sweeping exits or offstage lines could make me feel bitter or ever treat you unkind. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild, wild horses couldn't drag me away. I know I dreamed you a sin and a lie. Well, I have my freedom, but I don't have much time. Faith has been broken, and tears must be cried. Let's you and me do some living after we die. Wild, wild, wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses, we'll ride them someday. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses, we'll ride them someday. Wild horses, Rolling Stones. Wow, folks. So Beth D, you are a cat sitting right now. There it is. Look, you've got an orange cat and a black cat up there. That's like my peaches. And Tina's comment on Morpheus' Lament is, you're singing the song of his people. And Fred, I just want to welcome Fred Yamamoto, someone I know from many Zoom open mics and is not usually able to make it on Sundays. But Fred, I'm glad to see you here. That's awesome. Awesome. Oh, hi, Bonnie Greenwood. You snuck in again. You snuck in. Here she is. Hi, Bonnie. There she is. Her ghostly appearance. Yay. All right. Well, this song is for anyone who didn't like the way I did the Rolling Stones song. This song is called Critics, and it's one of mine. A shout out to Heidi and Janet, who I believe are lurking on YouTube. Look at your tongue wagging inside your head. Your words have run away from your brain. Do you realize that what you said caused a world of pain? Everyone's a critic, that's a fact, but at least some people have a sense of tact. What was your intention? Did you think to help? 'Cause if you did, baby, you're fooling yourself. Oh, critics criticize to make their own day. So many words, so little to say. Tearing down the truth with their walls of lies. But then, hey, who am I to criticize? Who am I to criticize? Feedback is constructive. Feedback's a tool that just makes you do better the things you do. Pearls of wisdom, words to the wise, turn rocks to jewels before my eyes. So why do I have to tell you that cutting me down hurts? I don't do better, and I just feel worse with those avalanche of negatives falling like knives, corroding my confidence and eating me alive. Oh, critics criticize to make their own day. So many words, so little to say. Tearing down the truth with their walls of lies. But then, who am I to criticize? Who am I to criticize? different hands weave different strands of experience through time. Now, I'm not saying you can't speak your mind, but don't you judge or be unkind. Here's a little secret, may it shed some light. You can tell me I'm wrong, but you got to do it right. Oh, criticize to make their own day. So many words, so little to say. Tearing down the truth with their walls of lies. But then, hey, who am I to criticize? 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 Thank you so much. Critic Song. It's on my Blame It on the Dog album. Hey, the tip jars are open. The links are at the bottom of the screen. Also, clickable links in the description. Your tips help keep this show on the air and the software paid for, the broadcasting software. Glad to see you all here today. Some business. There will be no brunch with Deb next Sunday because I'll be at a family wedding in Wisconsin. It's a wedding in Wisconsin that has lots of W's and a lot of alliteration. And the following Sunday, I will be broadcasting from Boulder, Colorado. The show will be an hour earlier that day because I have to get to a gig that afternoon and realized that I couldn't pull it off getting from one point A in Colorado to another. And Beth, looking forward to seeing you out there in Colorado. I will remind everybody by email and in the brunch group and online that Brunch with Deb on October 13th will be at 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central, and 1800 hours UK. Got it. Sorry to throw you off on that, but I forget when I'm traveling that I'm broadcasting later in the day from the spot I am, although it's the same for all of you. And if that's confusing you, don't worry, there won't be a quiz. I'll just let you know what's happening, when, why, and how. Well, I'd like to end with a Doobie Brothers song today, because it's so fun to play. And I get to do it in a weird tuning. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'll miss you guys next week. Just a little song about journeys. Ooh, well, I built me a raft and she's ready for floating. On Mississippi, she's calling my name. Catfish are jumping, that paddle wheel bumping. Black water keep rolling on past just the same. Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining? Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining? Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Keep on shining your light. Gonna make everything pretty, Papa, gonna make everything alright. And I ain't got no worries, 'cause I ain't in no hurry at all. Well, if it rains, I don't care, don't make no difference to me. Just take that streetcar that's going uptown. Got to hear some funky Dixieland. Pretty Papa, come take me by the hand, and I'll be buying everybody drinks all round. Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, keep on shining. Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining? Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, keep on shining on me. Keep on shining your light. Gonna make everything pretty, Papa, gonna make everything alright. And I ain't got no worries, 'cause I ain't in no hurry at all. like to hear some funky Dixieland. Pretty Papa, come take me by the hand, by the hand. Take me by the hand, pretty Papa, gonna dance with your mama all night long. I'd like to hear some funky Dixieland. Pretty Papa, come take me by the hand, by the hand. Take me by the hand, pretty mama, gonna dance with your daddy all night long. I'd like to hear some funky Dixieland. Pretty Papa, come take me by the hand. Patrick Simmons of the Doobie Brothers wrote that. Okay, we're at the end of our little show today. It's 11:31. I'm a minute over. I will not see you guys next week, but Bonnie and Beth, I'll see you in Colorado. Sweet, beautiful Colorado. Or no, not next week. It's in 2 weeks. Sorry, next week I'm in Wisconsin. I don't know where I'm going. This is why I print out my itinerary. And after that, I'm going to Arizona. I'll be away from home for 3 weeks, and then I'll be back. And everyone take care out there. Be careful. Remember, don't accept candy from strangers. Look both ways when crossing the street. But most importantly, remember to tell the people you love them sooner rather than later, because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. You guys are special to me, and you make Brunch with Deb what it is. And I appreciate you all very much. Take care. We'll see you in a couple weeks.